JT, Alexandra, Emmanuel for the GoFundMe donation, P. Rule for helping me get something to eat, Johanna for helping me get something to eat, and Mark. Mark was from, I think, last week, but I wanted to make sure I mentioned it. But we're going to be talking about the truth is out about these people now. So we're going to give people time to get in the room, and we'll get started. But thank you to everybody. Flag me for sending somebody else. We're gonna wait for some people to get in the room. And we're gonna get started. But we're gonna be talking about the truth is out. I hope everybody's doing good. And happy upcoming Thanksgiving. Truth, and you the first one to pop up. And we talk about the truth is out. I see truth is out. What's going on? Shanicia, what's going on? Good to see you. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit the thumbs up. And any contributions, I no longer have Cash App. Cash App is just acting weird. I have Venmo, Antony, Antony-Young-1, and PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony, 1978. Beta's right here. Sapphire's right there. They're both laying down. Monday, I went to the church over here because they came by knocking, and they were giving some food out. But they gave me a whole turkey. But all I have is 2 eyes on the stove, like the little 2 Bunsen burner eyes. I can't cook a turkey. I mean, I appreciate the thought, you know what I mean? So I did get the turkey. Because maybe I can find somebody who has an oven and maybe switch it out for something, you know? So I gotta be creative, especially when it comes to food, because I gotta eat. So I did get the turkey because they was giving them out. So I got the turkey. Thank you for the sticker. Adam, what's going on? So they gave out canned goods. They gave out some toiletries, toothpaste, toothbrush, and they gave out a whole turkey. So I got the turkey, but I have no oven to cook it in. So I'm gonna see if I can find somebody who wants the turkey, and maybe I can get some money for it and get some food. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So when you got lemons, you make lemonade. Guys, don't forget to hit like and comment and subscribe when you come into the room. If you're not a member, hit subscribe. Sophie, what's going on? I wanted to say, hey, Andrea, what's going on? And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content comes available. That way you'll be up to date with what's going on. Hit the thumbs up if you appreciate Chosen One content. It doesn't cost anything. The more thumbs up we get, YouTube will put it in more places on the website so that it'll get the message out there. And if you want to contribute, you don't have to. The Most High moves you to contribute. Please do. I can always use it. In the description, we got Venmo and PayPal. Those are the only 2 things I got now. Me and Cash App had a falling out for a part another week. So Venmo is Antony, Antony-Young-1, or Chosen One at Chosen Ones 1978 is Venmo, because I have a business and a personal. And PayPal at Intuitive Anthony 1978, guys. So if you can contribute, please do. I'd appreciate it. And Adam, thank you for the gift. We're gonna be talking about the truth is out, and the truth was the first one in here that I saw. So let's get going. We got enough people. See, now there's multiple narcissists that hover around a chosen one. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube because I want to control what I watch. I don't watch everything. I don't watch Housewives and all that crazy stuff. Because a lot of that stuff is just to dumb people down and keep them sedated and keep them from looking at the real spiritual battle of what life really is. And we ain't got time for that. We really don't have time for that, especially with the fight that we've had to have as chosen ones throughout our life. We looking for something to elevate us, to make us better. We looking for knowledge and enrichment. And if he ain't offering that, I don't want to be entertained. I want to be made better. You know what I'm saying? Because entertainment ain't gonna save me when you got narcissists coming at you trying to unalive me. Appreciate you, Tanya. See, there's multiple narcissists that hang around the chosen. It's never just one. I mean, you got your flying monkeys and you got your minions and all of that silly shit. But the main one, there's multiple narcissists, and they usually work in tandem to destroy you. Especially if you, like me, you chosen ones are still here, still kicking, and still in your right mind. They hire others. They work with others, and literally they hire others because they have an insurance policy on you. So they promise them a portion of your life insurance when you kick, as long as they help them do the job, get you unalive. So this is how serious this is. The closest narcissist to you is the one you would least expect. Mine happened to be a sibling. Yeah, mine happened to be a sibling. And when I was younger, I didn't realize why we was getting tossed from place to place to place. That's because the family that I had that I was living with didn't want to live with us because my sibling was a narcissist. So you know what they did? They sent us to live with the other narcissist that the family cut off. And because that sibling was older than I was, unfortunately, I was led to the slaughter because of this sibling's antics and shenanigans and stupidity. So my life and the hell that I went through was because this bitch or this motherfucker didn't know how to act. And that's the truth of it. So a lot of times in a chosen one's life, there's going to be more than one narcissist because they're going to work in groups. The same way they use them same groups of people to smear you and to give you a hard time, narcissists don't like each other. They don't like nobody. They don't even like themselves. But they will work in agreement with each other because the demons inside of them are all of the same kingdom. You see what I'm saying? They all work for the same kingdom. So they can hate each other with a passion, but they will agree that they hate you more. So they'll put aside their petty differences to come after you. But what they didn't realize is that they came up against the wrong one. Yeah, they came up against the wrong one, and now that ass is about to get whipped. And not just the one, everybody that played a part in it. Everybody that played a part in it, who unfairly crucified you and maligned you and attacked you, and you didn't do nothing to these people. They all got blood on their hands. They all got blood on their hands. Now, some of these people were duped by the narcissist because they probably didn't know that there was really evil people out there. But to take somebody's word about another person's character without ever talking to that person and just running with that shit, yeah, you guilty by association. Birds of a feather flock together. Logan, appreciate the sticker. That's what it comes down to. So all of these people got a heavy price to pay. And a lot of these people did not know what they were getting into. But you think the narcissists care about them? The narcissist mindset is, I'm miserable, so I'm going to make everybody miserable. And they're going to drag as many people to hell as possible because that's their spiritual purpose. That's what the enemy has assigned them to do. And they're going to drag all of these people to hell by fucking with you. So a lot of these people who are duped are mad as hell at the narcissist because now they got blood on their hands for messing with a child of God who ain't never did nothing to them. They were duped into that. The only way they're going to be able to redeem themselves is to come correct to the Most High and to speak and say and stand up for the kingdom of God, because they damn sure opened their mouth and spoke up against you when you did nothing to them, right? They went after you when you did nothing to them. They just took the story and ran with it. So after they get correct with the Most High, they gotta speak up. Excuse me, they gotta speak up. They gotta speak up for what kingdom they stand for. Because faith without works is dead. You could say a whole bunch of shit. The narcissists talk all day and no truth ever comes out of their mouth. But you got to draw a line in the sand because God is separating the wheat from the tares. And anybody straddling the fence is lukewarm. I will cast you out of my mouth. That's exactly what the Most High says. So they gotta put up a shut up. They had no problem running with the story when they didn't know the truth and was going after you. Exactly. They always come at you smiling because they want you to believe. The narcissist wants you to believe that they're a good person too. And slowly but surely you start to see that they are not a good person. Every now and then some weird shit falls out of their fucking mouth and you're like, oh, what the fuck was that? It's hard work holding up that mask. And it gets hot under them. So eventually they will show you who they are. But the narcissist, the main narcissist, the one you wouldn't touch with a 50-foot pole, the one you don't want to know nothing to do with, the malignant one, the one that has never hid the fact that they're a repulsive, garbage person. That's the main one. That's the main enemy. The one who's orchestrating all of the evil and moving people around like chess pieces. Then you got the narcissist that's sitting right up in your midst, sitting at your table. This could be your friend, family member, your cousin, anybody. It could be anybody that's been in your life for a long period of time. When you have success, they get painfully quiet. Congratulations. But they don't mean it. You can tell they don't mean it. You can feel the animosity within them. They say the right words because all they do is lie. But the intentions behind them are wrong. The one that's closest to you, that narcissist that's closest to you, can I pay you to bite something? What do you mean? What do you mean? You have to explain that. Explain that to me, NYC. The one that was closest to you, that narcissist that was closest to you, that was sitting right up on you, that's the one that's going to be most upset. Because they thought they was going to ride off into the sunset with you, and then they was going to feed off of your breakthrough. They was going to feed off of the blessing you getting ready to get by the Most High. Even though it may be hard. Because right now I'm fighting stage 4 cancer. The patient services that's supposed to help assist me until Medicare kicks in. Oh, one chemo treatment is $100 copay. The other one is $200 or something. So every 2 weeks I have to have $300 something on top of this place taking my entire disability check. So I can't get chemo anymore. I can't afford it. So things are hard right now, but the pot always has to get hot before it starts to boil. And when it starts to boil, that's when you're getting ready to get your breakthrough. But the narcissist that was working in tandem with the evil one, the very evil one, they're all evil, but the big evil, the big boss, that's the one that realized they missed the fucking mark by a long shot. Because they had every intention of smiling in your face and staying close enough to you so that they could get and feed off of everything you getting ready to get from the Most High. What's up, Chosen? They thought they was going to feed off of you. They was going to stay in your life just long enough to get everything you got. But when the Most High started exposing all of these people, they ass got exposed too, and they wasn't counting on that. So now they missed the boat. Their life has always been shitty, but it's about to get increasingly more shitty. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to turn on the TV, or they're going to keep stalking you and harassing you on social media like they always do because they're repulsive creatures, and they're going to see you living and having a good time. Oh, no problem, man. No problem at all. They're going to see you having a good life and living and enjoying what Dr. Sebi, I've heard of him. They're going to see you enjoying your life, and they're going to be mad and upset. Not mad They're going to be mad that they didn't fool you long enough to get in on that. They don't feel bad for what they did to you. They don't have any remorse. Toxic people do not change. It's because they signed over their souls to the devil. So the demon took possession of their soul, and what's inside of them right now is a demon. It's a demon. They have no identity at all. That's why they have a bunch of people around them. They can go to Britain, like Madonna, and in 2 weeks she's talking British, and that bitch ain't British. They don't change. They don't change because they never do anything wrong. They're not accountable for anything. So you cannot be redeemed by the Most High if you can't repent. That's the catch-22. So once they made that deal with that demon, there ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back. You got to block them on every avenue. Every avenue. And when you see them, make it clear that you're not tolerating them. If they try to speak to you, ignore them because they are nobody. They're an empty vessel inhabited by demons. That's who they are. But that narcissist that's sitting right up in your midst, like Jesus with Judas, Caesar with Brutus, they thought they was going to ride with you to the end zone and that they was going to get to feed off of you. But they got exposed. They didn't count on them being exposed because they think they slicker than oil. They think they slicker than oil, but they're not. They're not. Because when the Most High exposed everybody, their ass got exposed too. So they are going to keep checking up on you because they don't do nothing but stalk. And spiritually, you are their assignment. So they always got one eye on you. They're going to be mad as hell at themselves that they wasn't slick enough to get into your life and stay in there long enough to feed off of your success. You can forgive them, but do not let them back in. Even God threw Satan out of heaven. You can forgive them because you don't want to carry that heaviness with you. Forgive them because the Most High is going to take care of it. But do not allow them back in. Because God cast Satan out of heaven. A house divided cannot stand. You cannot sit inside with people who will turn on you and stab you at the drop of a dime. That don't work. That don't work. You let it go and leave them to their own resources. They have their own life. You were born alone and you were going to die alone. Leave them. You have to draw a line in the sand and stand up for the Most High. You can deal with them as far as the children, but it's business. We talking about how you been. We ain't got time for that. That's not what we here for. Let's talk about the children. Do not give them any access into any personal information. If you ain't talking to me about what pertains to the children, you ain't talking to me at all. Because we ain't friends, we ain't cool, we ain't none of that shit. The only thing we got are children together. And it has to be that cut and dry. Because you either all for the Most High or you're not. But see what I'm saying? You got to draw that line. And it's going to be difficult at first because they're going to constantly keep trying you because that's what they do. They have no shame. They don't have anything to be shameful of. They done lost everything. So they are not above being disgusting and being low down. That's who they are. The world is waking up. Keep it cut and dry. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, hit the subscribe button. Please join the team. And hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when content comes available. That way you're right on track with, if you have time and there's a live coming, you could be here for the live. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. It sends it up in the algorithm, and the more likes I get on the channel, the more places YouTube will recommend this video so that the Most High word gets out there and we save more chosen ones and get them away from the narcissists that are trying to destroy them. I appreciate that, guys. And if you can contribute and the Most High moves you, and you can, with Thanksgiving coming up, I want to get the girls something nice too, so we can sit here and eat. But eating has been an issue. They gave me a whole turkey from the church, but I have no stove in this motel room, so I can't cook the turkey. So in the description, I have Venmo and PayPal. I don't have Cash App. Venmo is Antony, Antony -Young -1, or Chosen Ones 1978, all one word. And PayPal is @IntuitiveAnthony1978. I really appreciate it, guys. Anything you can do, $5, whatever. That way we can have a Thanksgiving too. And Alexandra is sending something from Boston Market, so We'll have a good Thanksgiving, hopefully, too. In the description, there's a GoFundMe for help and support with stage 4 cancer that I'm fighting with. My copay on prescriptions, transportation back and forth with gas, and things of that nature. So if you could share that GoFundMe on any of your social media, that would be helpful as well. Moving on. See, this is what it is. That narcissist that was sitting in your midst is also running for the big narcissist, because they all on the same team. Now, mind you, they can't stand each other, but the demons inside of them are communicating with each other. They work together. You ever notice that two people who don't like each other both know enough to not like you and willing to work together to come after you? You ever notice that? Sarah don't like Bob and Bob don't like Sarah, but somehow they seem to team up when it's got something to do with you, right? That's because the demons inside of them are working for the same kingdom. Sarah and Bob don't like each other because they don't like nobody. Sarah and Bob don't even like themselves. But they work for them. They work for the enemy. So they're willing to put their differences aside to come together to attack you, a child of the Most High. This is how it works. This is the secret truth that they didn't want out. This is that big dirty secret. Mine was a family secret. All I knew is that family didn't fuck with a certain member of the family. Once I got sent to live with them, now I know why. And now when you start telling people what the deal is, because remember, when you wasn't saying nothing to defend yourself, they was talking cat shit about you. They was talking all kind of craziness about you. And you wasn't defending yourself because the Most High was going to defend you. Now you telling people what it really, really is. They work for the same playbook. Absolutely. They work for the same playbook. Now you telling the truth, and the truth is out. And a lot of people rebel against the truth, but over time, blocking. Once you block them, I don't unblock them. Oh, they're going to call you from a different number, a text-free now number. They're going to call you from a text-free now number. Unfortunately, nobody can't call me right now because I'm out of minutes on my phone. But they will, once you block them, leave their ass on block. Oh, they're going to call you from a number you don't even recognize. It's a text-free now number. Hey, how you doing? Who is this? As soon as they say who it is, block again. And they just going to keep creating different accounts, creating different phone numbers and stuff like that. That's how obsessed these people are. Because spiritually, they're going to get their asses whipped for fucking with you. And Satan is going to tear their ass up because they made a promise to destroy you and they have not met the end of the bargain. So it's nothing, it's only in their best interest to keep coming at you and keep trying to find an open door to get at you. Because their soul depends on it, literally. They still damn no matter what, but they think they're going to get some kind of rewards here on earth before they go to that torment. And you put a big wrench in their fucking plans. Because they have done this horrible shit to other people, but those other people weren't chosen. They picked the wrong person to fuck with, and that person was you. Uh-oh. They in trouble. They in real trouble. Why do you think they don't stop? Why do you think they do not quit? Keep coming and coming and coming. Because it's a me or you situation. And so they're going to always try you, but you know what they do. You know how they move. They couldn't even destroy you when you didn't know who you were. They ain't got a shot in hell of destroying you now that you know who you are, and you know their tactics, and you know how they move, and you done seen the people they fuck with, so you don't fuck with them people either, because birds of a feather tend to flock to fuck together. Am I lying? You see what I'm saying? Then legally you're going to have to go through a lot of hell and high water and make sure you keep evidence of everything that can help bolster your case. I mean, the narcissist will send you a message, and you know they're taking a screenshot of that, right? So they can turn around and try to use it and smear you later. Do the same thing. Know your enemy. The more you know your enemy and the more you know how they move, you know what their plans are, you know how they thinking, and you can cut them off at the fucking pass. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. They know you got a good heart and you ain't gonna do certain things. You know they got a wicked heart and there's no level that they will not go to. So when you see them saying something to the child that's wrong, get documentation of it. Somehow. Whether footage, video, audio, whatever. Everything. Everything. And keep it safe because you're gonna need it. And when it's time to throw the hammer, the Most High is gonna move everybody into position to make it so. And make sure you keep speaking. Because what people aren't listening to you say right now is going to start to ring true in their ears later. A lot of people have a hard time accepting truth. But over time, the shit you say is going to start to click in. It's going to get from that conscious into that subconscious. And then they're going to be around that narcissist and hear them say something fucked up and they're going to be like, oh, that's what that is. And slowly but surely, those people that's fucking with them gonna start wandering off. Because they always end up alone. They always end up alone. They piss on everything in their life. They ruin everything in their life. You ain't gotta do nothing, but just keep your documentation, keep your evidence, and keep yourself away from these kind of people. The Most High is gonna do everything else. And their own misdeeds are gonna destroy them in the end. It's gonna destroy them in the end. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Narcissist Exposed, good to see you. Susan. Okay, I guess Susan said something and either changed her mind. Yeah, but once you hit subscribe, guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Become part of the Chosen One family. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when content comes up. If you appreciate this content, just hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost anything. It sends it up in the algorithm and YouTube will recommend it on different places on the channel so we can get this word out there. And guys, if you can contribute, please do. It will help towards Thanksgiving and the holidays with me and my 2 puppies because I have no family because they are narcissists and I'm fighting stage 4 cancer by myself. So every little bit helps. In the description and in the links below, I have Venmo, which is Antony, Antony, hyphen Young, YOUNG, hyphen 1. Or Chosen Ones 1978. There's 2 for Venmo. And PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Anything will help. Yeah, Cash App I don't have anymore. You got to do PayPal. You have to do PayPal. I'm sorry. You have to do it on PayPal because I don't have Cash App. So if you can do it through PayPal, please do. That would be greatly appreciated. It is at Intuitive Anthony 1978, all one word. I appreciate that, guys. And there's a GoFundMe down there for, if you can share that on your social media, just post it wherever you like to meet and socialize. Chosen One 1978 on Venmo. Chosen One 1978 wherever you like to socialize, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. My GoFundMe is down there and the links in the description too of the videos. I have a GoFundMe because I'm fighting stage 4 cancer, so I have to pay for my medications until Medicare kicks in February of next year. So between that and picking up prescriptions and anything else, back and forth to doctors and trying to get patient services to help, all of those donations help. They really do. They really do. See, the most hated and the most repulsive narcissist, because there's always the big dog. There's always the big dog. The one you know ain't about shit, ain't gonna never be about shit. They evil. They don't hide their evil. That's called the malignant narcissist. That's the one that has a high-level demon inside of them. That's a principality. You have covert narcissists and all of these grandiose narcissists, the ones that put on a lot of makeup, like to be real pretty, but ain't got no substance to them. Those are minor demons in Hell's Kingdom. The malignant narcissist, oh, that's a principality. That's why they're able to pull so many people together to smear you. Because a principality demon controls certain areas of people. A minion, an imp, they work on a one-on-one basis. Like the coverts and shit like that. They can only affect you, but they gotta be up under you. They gotta be in your ass in order to do anything, to undermine you. A malignant narcissist is a principality demon. That one controls large amounts of people, which is why they was able to get so many people to smear you when you ain't did a damn thing to them. See that right there? That's some knowledge. And I lived with these rat bastards. I'm telling you, I know what I know. I know what I know. Years and years of abuse. But they didn't destroy me, and they didn't destroy you. And they gonna have to pay for that. Because they couldn't understand why you still here. Because our story ain't over. The last chapter of the book is the best fucking one. That's when all of this shit comes together. You see what I'm saying? That's when all of it comes together. So they better hold on. And a lot of them people that they've been smearing you to is watching you. They watching you because they want to see. And slowly but surely they starting to see that the truth is the truth and it's coming out. And they starting to see that this person is a little unhinged. Now you got to remember that the narcissist shows a different mask to different people. So to one person they may be this, to one person they may be that. But all of them are slowly starting to see that egg crack. And they still only getting a portion of the evil that's really inside of that person. You know the true evil. But what is done in the dark will always be brought to the light. It will always be brought to the light. And that truth that I'm speaking about, that the video is titled after, is coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. And they can't stop that. That's why when you started speaking your truth, they was trying to move heaven and hell to get you to stop talking. I don't know what this Diddy stuff is, y'all, but we're talking about narcissism and the abuse. It's all coming out. Yeah, with Diddy too. Diddy has a high level. Diddy is a high level, has a principality demon in him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why do you think he's able to move so many fucking people? That's a principality demon. That's a great evil. That's an ancient evil of old. That's not a minion. That motherfucker controlled a lot of people. And all those who didn't say nothing are going to get exposed right along with them. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing in our situation, Chosen Ones. It's the same thing. We going up against the big dogs. So if you notice, if you feel this person ain't supposed to be around you, get the fuck rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Get rid of them. Because you have an important job to do here. You have an important job to do here. And before you, how many people have they destroyed? So people are looking to you to get it all out there. And you know what they say, right? Once the victims of the narcissist smell blood in the water, trust me, there's a lot of victims. They just need a leader. And guess what, Chosen One? You that leader. You ain't got to worry about them. The Most High got you. Because if they could have unalived you already, they would have. Think about it. They ass is getting ready to get everything they've been working a lifetime for. This wasn't like they made one mistake. No, they actively campaigned against the Most High and tried to destroy his children. So this battle is his. And he didn't let them destroy you. He ain't gonna let them destroy you. You are gonna be the instrument he uses to bring about the change that needs to happen. You are a very important person. That's why they hate you. But fuck them. They ain't like you before and they ain't gonna like you now. And they can damn sure not like you when you sitting on that fucking yacht. Now they got a reason to not like you. And in this way, When you do get to that breakthrough, oh, he changed once he got famous. He changed once he got that money. No, bitch, I didn't like your ass before. Ain't nothing changed but the date. But see, they already planning a way. They already planning a way. If they try to give you some money, give it back to them. You don't want that blood money. That money comes from a demon, and they're trying to see if you will accept it so that they can worm their way back into your life. Take nothing from them. No personal information, no personal conversations. If it's about the kids, it's about the kids. Cut and dry. But bad company corrupts good character. And they're predatory, they're parasites. Oh yeah, they will. They family got people that's working with them in the police department. Oh, don't think I don't know. I know. But you stay a course, and the Most High will take care of you. And when one goes down, like dominoes, they're going to all start going down. Either they're going to go down or they're going to clear the fuck out of Dodge. You watch. You watch. They will abandon that bitch. They will abandon that mofo just as fast as they can. Because they can see justice, the wheels of justice circling around them. And they're going to try to jump ship. Because it's every man for themselves. There's no honor among motherfucking thieves. Like Bernie Mac said in Players Club. There's no honor among motherfucking thieves. That's why they are capable of anything. They don't have no honor. They have no self-respect. So don't engage with them. Because you have morals and a conscience and good character. They have none of those things. You don't get into the mud with a pig. That's their home territory. And those people that didn't believe you before, the narcissist right now is saying or doing some shit that's making people eyebrow go, huh? You know that shit the Rock do with his eyebrow? That's what they doing. And now these people are like, wait a minute, you know what? They may be telling the truth. They may be telling the truth. And as time goes on, the narcissists will reveal more of themselves because they can't keep up that facade for too long. And once these people that were fucking with the narcissist start communicating with each other, shit ain't gonna add up. Because remember, the narcissist is different people to different people. They portray a different person to everybody they encounter. And they try to keep everybody separated. Divide and conquer. But once these people start talking to each other, all that shit coming out, and the Most High is gonna handle that. The Most High is gonna handle that. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and hit the thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Guys, if anybody can contribute, please do. It would be a lifesaver and it would help me and the puppies have a good Thanksgiving. Actually, I gotta figure out something to eat too. Because P. Rule gave me, she gave me $5 to get something to eat because I get $51 in food stamps. Yeah. Stage 4 cancer, $51 in food stamps. So the enemy is going to use everything around you to crush you. Everything that can go wrong will. But don't worry. You almost at the point where you're about to become a diamond. And once that diamond starts sparkling, oh, thank you for whoever that was. Thank you. Once that diamond starts shining, the big narcissist is going to be bitter because they know they can't come back into your life. They know you got security, shoot on sight. So they know they ain't got a shot in hell of entering your world. They know that. Oh, and Erica, thank you too for the contribution. They know they ain't got a shot in hell of entering your world. The big narcissist, the one that's the principality. Why do you think so many people are running away from Diddy right now? But you know what it is? When the shit was going on for all them decades, nobody said nothing, right? Now it took one person, Cassie, right, to start it, and everything is falling like dominoes. I'm telling y'all what I know. I am telling y'all the truth here. I'm telling you, the truth is out. You watch this shit. Because the narcissist is never going to let you see them falling. They're going to try to save face. Because they work out of their ego. Pride. The same thing that got Satan cast out. But trust me, the evidence is going to be very, very clear. It's going to be very, very clear. And what you doing, you are the Cassie. You are the one that's exposing them. The story don't change. I'm telling you, the characters may change, but the storyline flows through. It flows through. And they mad as hell at you. Who gives a shit? They didn't like you before. They ain't gonna like you now. And when you get to that breakthrough and that blessing and that yacht and them private parties and that glass of champagne, they really ain't gonna like you, but now they got a reason not to like you. And you ain't saying nothing that's untrue. See, the narcissist went around and smeared you and lied about you just to have something to say about you. Everything you saying is the fucking truth. And the truth is gonna make a lot of motherfuckers that was bound to that narcissist free. They may not like you for it, but once they see this person for who they really are and get them out of their life, they're gonna have a lot more peace. They're gonna love to hate you. They're gonna hate you, but they're gonna love you at the same time. You didn't come here to be liked by everybody. Hell, Jesus and Yeshua didn't do nothing wrong and they still don't like him. And a lot of chosen ones thought that we were supposed to save everybody. We came here to reveal the truth. We ain't supposed to put on our capes and be Captain Save-A-Ho. This ain't no build a bitch workshop. You come and lay it out the way it is. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. That be that. That be that. See, the main narcissist, that big malignant one, the one with the principality demon, people are already looking at them a little sideways, a little sus. Once you hit that breakthrough, that means that the window that contract that they had with Satan to destroy you has ended. And they have failed to meet their quota. And they can't run to God and pray for God, because God has given them over to their wicked spirit. So people are going to see this person start to lose their fucking marbles. Nebuchadnezzar, living out in the field like an animal, eating grass and shit. They have been given over to the wicked demons that they worked so hard for. And the devil don't care about nobody. He's not a respecter of persons. He doesn't like anybody from mankind, because we are considered lesser beings than him. So they thinking that Satan's gonna take it easy on them. No, he's not. That is not his nature. The frog and the scorpion. I'm gonna give you a ride across my back, across this pond, scorpion, but don't sting me. Halfway, I'm not gonna sting you. I'm not gonna sting you. Halfway through the pond, he stung the frog. Why did you sting me? We both getting ready to drown. Because that's my nature. They're getting ready to see why Satan is Satan. And a lot of people who roll with them are about to find out a hard lesson too. But the only redemption they got is to get correct with the Most High and speak on what they know to be true. They either stand up for the kingdom of light or the kingdom of darkness. But sitting on the fence and pretending like ain't nothing going on ain't gonna cut it. Because faith without works is dead. You either put up or shut up. And the wheat are being separated from the tares. The wheat gather up and put into my barn, because I'm taking my chosen ones home. The tares, leave them here to be burned with nuclear war. I'm telling you. I told people years ago, Trump was going to get in again because the Bible said it at the last trump. Not trumpet, last trump. Because in the previous verse, he used the word trumpet. So why use trumpet in the previous verse, but not use trumpet in the verse that follows? The last trump. He letting you know who's ushering in what. It's all in there. And who got back in the office? Trump. He is a narcissist. He is the epitome of what America was built on. He's going to be the same thing to destroy it. What you live by is what you die by. It all comes full circle. It always does. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. It's the like button. It doesn't cost nothing, and it really helps the video. I appreciate all the thumbs up too, guys. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when content comes up. I'm so glad to see so many of y'all out here. I appreciate the support, guys. And if you can contribute and you feel like you want to, in the description, Venmo, Chosen Ones 1978, or Antony, Antony -Young -1, or PayPal at Intuitive Anthony 1978. I appreciate that so much, guys. And in the description, there's a GoFundMe. If you could share that on your social media for the stage 4 cancer, any advertisement and any help I can get is greatly appreciated. Let's keep going. The narcissist, the big one, the small one, and all these minions and monkeys that they got in their employ are all turning on each other. Because a lot of people are on the hook for what they did to you. Thank you so much to whoever that was. All of these people, they were so mighty and strong. I don't know who that is, but it's human trash. It's human trash. And I think that's one of the narcissist kids, you know, one that's a born loser too. You know what I'm saying? Another piece of human shit. Because see, narcissists like to have a lot of babies. They like to have a lot of babies. And the babies ain't shit, and they ain't gonna be shit neither. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be shit neither. They garbage. They garbage. They create all these little maggots that go out. You know what I mean? I want to have a lot of babies. Why? You ain't shit. Your kids ain't gonna be shit. Remember Players Club when Trixie was like, you ain't shit and your babies ain't gonna be shit. You don't get good apples from a bad apple tree. Remember when Jesus went to the fig tree and it didn't have no food on it? And he cursed the tree and it shriveled up and died? That's what should have happened to these people. But no, they just sitting out there making babies, Section 8, hood, this, that, trailer park, this, that. And they fucking them kids up because they are supposed to bring as many souls to hell as possible. That's the overall goal. But you are the pink teddy bear at the top of the game at the carnival. You are the big teddy bear. Everybody wants that. And you are the one that's going to tear their ass apart. Yep, Susan, no more knocks. More narcs. That's what they do. 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 And the reason why the narcissist is so mad at you is because they haven't been able to destroy you. Oh, baby. But what they don't realize is that you are going to bring about the end. You're going to bring the end to them. And all these people who sat around with them are going to see, oh shit, this is I didn't sign on for this. And they're going to all start to go their own way because they got to save themselves. The ship is going down. They're going to hit their lifeboat and head out. That's what's going to happen. They're going to always end up alone. Physically, I may be alone. I have my 2 dogs, but I have the Most High and I have my community here with me. Yeah. That's why narcissists can hate each other vehemently, but come together when it comes to destroying you. Because they work for the same kingdom. Now that's some food for thought, you guys. People starting to see who they really are. People starting to see who they are. And over time, because they don't have your light, chosen one, they starving. They starving for good energy. And if you starve yourself long enough, you're going to start to hallucinate. Start saying crazy shit, doing crazy shit. And the people that's with them are going to be looking at them like, because they're starving. And they're going to start going mad. They're going to hide it as long as they can, but everything done in the dark will be made public. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. So they're going to say all kind of cat shit about you. Do not be surprised at anything that comes out of their mouth. They're walking toxic waste. They're walking garbage. And there's no nice way to say it. They're walking garbage. Do not be surprised at anything. They are capable of anything because they have nothing. They don't even have themselves. That's why they can hang around somebody. Next thing you know, they got their hairstyle. They can wear, you see, oh, I see your outfit. It's all right. Next week they got your same outfit on. You get a new haircut. Remember when Tony Braxton came out and it was a short haircut? And then all these bitches started getting the short haircuts and half of them didn't have the face for it? That's because they don't walk their own rhythm. They don't have an identity. They're an empty vessel full of demons. So you glitter like new gold to them at first, but like everything else in their life, they fuck it up. They fuck it up. They fuck it up. They fuck it up. Now she walking around with a bald ass head and can't keep her damn hair done to make that short haircut work. You see what I'm saying? She went and got the Tony Braxton cut because everybody had it. That didn't fit you, but you're trying to be like everybody else because they have no identity to hold on to. They are the lost. Unfortunately, sad but true, they are lost. They really are. But you have a purpose, a plan, and a blessing by God, and they mad as fuck that they ain't gonna be able to be a part of it. They ain't gonna be able to be a part of it at all. Oh, poor baby. Well, they used to being in the gutter. They used to talking like they from the gutter. Let them stay in the gutter. What would you do? Why would you have a pig in a mansion? That makes no sense, right? They're happy in the mud. Leave them there. Leave them there. And they hateful anyway. Now you're giving them a reason to hate you. That will fuel them for the rest of their days till that demon comes and collects them because they know where they're going. That's why they keep chaos abound. That's why they like to keep shit stirred up because they don't want to think about where they're going. But every time you open your mouth and you speak the truth, you reminded them of where they're going. It's a lonely, dark road where you're going. And if for nothing else, that's good enough for me. All right, guys, this has been my live. I hope you got something useful out of it. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the thumbs up, the like before you leave, guys. And whether after the live, if you want to contribute, Venmo, PayPal. Venmo at Antony, ANTONY -Young, YOUNG -1, or Chosen Ones, 1978, that's Venmo, or PayPal at Intuitive Anthony, 1978. But until I talk to you again, guys, I'll probably be going live again, probably tomorrow, because I really like talking to you guys. But until I talk to you again, guys, if you like it, I love it, but these narcs out here cold-blooded, and remember, correct your crown. Talk to you later, guys. Peace. Y'all have a good night.